One Piece, one of the most legendary shonen anime in history, loved for its epic story and its jaw-dropping action, and yes, for its godly fan service, which we all love to see. But what if I told you there's another version? A version where the storyline is completely different, where the entire adventure ends in just 143 episodes. And in the most disturbing way you could imagine. In this version, they changed everything. Character names, designs, devil fruit names. Even the voice actors. Sounds crazy, right? Well, in this video, I'll be showing a few censorship for kids made in the One Piece. Let's start the video. Did you know that at one point in One Piece, Smoker, the Marine captain, and Sanji, Luffy's left-hand man, famous for always smoking, stopped smoking? Instead, in the 4Kids version, Smoker just has smoke magically coming out of his mouth and Sanji's sucking a lollipop? Like, what the fish? Yeah, I get it. 4Kids didn't want to promote smoking, but what would you say if I told you that in the 4Kids version, all the Straw Hats die and the One Piece ends? Crazy, right? Wait until the video ends because I'll show you 10 plus bizarre censorships they made in the 4Kids version that will make you furiously angry. Like in the anime, in the Orangetown arc, Nami's mother died by Alon, but in the 4Kids version, she was just only sent to prison. Not only that, Alon just points his finger at Nami's mom instead of using a gun. Man, this was one of the most iconic scenes of One Piece, but they changed it! Oh, and they changed Nami's mother's weapon too! Now you may wonder, in the 4Kids version, Nami's mother is alive. But sorry to say, she is also dead in the 4Kids version too. How? I don't know. We only see her grave, that's all. Oh, and her grave was changed too. In the original anime version, it was a cross, but in the 4Kids version, it is a tombstone. If you're shocked by that, then hear this. In Zoro's backstory in the original anime, we see Kuina died by falling from the stairs, but the 4Kids version came up with a genius story to censor the scene for what reason they know. So in the 4Kids version, Kuina fought with some guys, and she got beaten and got paralyzed. And they also removed the iconic scene where Zoro promises that he will become the world's greatest swordsman. Ooh! Yeah, the 4Kids version also removed the scene where Kuina was showing Zoro that she is a woman. Man! This was the only scene where Zoro showed some attraction to women, but unfortunately it got removed. Talking of Zoro, did you know in the 4Kids version, Zoro's name isn't Zoro, it's Zolo. Yep, you heard it right. They also changed other characters' names too. Smoker is now called Chaser. I mean, it works. He always chases Luffy and doesn't smoke, so Chaser works, I guess. But why did they change Ace's name to Trace? King Cobra to King Nabra. And they didn't stop there. They changed Devil Fruit's name to Cursed Fruit. And they changed the Marines to the Navy. Why 4Kids? They had to work very hard editing where Nami is present because her outfits are a little less family-friendly. They also completely removed some scenes of Nami, but they had to show her at some point, so they removed her cleavage and censored her outfits a little. You can see the difference between the original anime and the 4Kids version. Man, when Sanji knows this, he will be furiously angry. Also, they changed Vivi's dress too because it was a little, they also edited Robin's dress. But this editing looks so bad. Talking of bad edits, it isn't that bad till you see this. In this scene, we can see Buggy had just killed someone with the knives in his hands, but the 4Kids can't show that, so they edited it and made Buggy punch the guy with his right hand, but unfortunately they forgot to remove the knife completely and red raw his hand. This isn't the only time when the 4Kids removed the weapons, because every time you see a weapon in the original anime, the 4Kids version changed it with some strange stuff. Like, what the fish is that? And in the fight with Dawn Krieg, they changed the bullet to a suction cup to suck Luffy's life? I guess. If you're watching, then please press the subscribe button and leave a comment, and I'll give you a red heart. Now let's talk about things that were completely removed from the original anime. So in the anime, we see a lot of fights, and in fights, there is blood. But the 4Kids can't show blood, so they completely removed blood. And when characters get injured, no red stuff comes out from their body. Well, it's better than Chinese censorship, I guess, because they color grade the red blood into white blood, and I don't need to tell you how that looks. Talking about completely removing stuff. Now let's talk about removing arcs completely. Yes, you heard it right. 4Kids completely remove full arcs, like the reverse mount arc. That means Laboon and Gold D. Roger's doctor have been removed completely. Now I don't know how they will describe Brook's dream because his end goal is to meet with Laboon, and how the Straw Hats know about the final destination, Laugh Tale, and how Nami got her log pose. The 4Kids also removed the arc where the two giants, Dory and Brogy, were present. The 4Kids version also changed some of our favorite characters' accents too, like Shanks to an Australian accent.
Me lad, Luffy.
Mihawks to a European accent, but it more sounds like a French accent.
This strange child from this small village.
And look what they did with Sanji.
Hey, lover girl who treats me like dirt. Hey, gorgeous, you remember me, right? Any chance you're free Friday?
I'm gonna take the little princess back to the castle and give her sugar and spice and everything nice.
Now let me prove that 4Kids are racist. You remember the scene where a member of Buggy's crew was carrying a buggy ball? In the original anime, his skin color was black. But in the 4Kids version, he was changed to white. Yup, 4Kids are pure racist. Now for the part you all were waiting for, the moment One Piece ends. So a lot of you may not know about the Rainbow Mist arc because it is a filler arc. I don't blame you for that, but I blame 4Kids for killing the Straw Hats. In the original anime, this arc was very enjoyable. But in the 4Kids version, a ship falls on them and they all die. Yup, end of One Piece. None of their dreams became reality, and not to be continued. This is it for this video. Comment what you think of 4Kids, and should I make a video on One Piece, manga versus anime, because there is a lot of interesting censorship too. Also, subscribe.